Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our study of fractions. Today we're going to look at some fractions and see how they compare with 1/2 and 1/2. So we're going to be looking at, is a fraction the same as a half? Is it the same as a whole? Or is it different? Is it bigger or smaller? So I made some cards with some fraction models on them, and here's the first one. So let's take a look at this model here. And you can see that there are 4 tiles, and 1 out of the 4 tiles is red. So that fraction is 1 out of 4, 1/4. So the question is that equal to a half? Are half of the tiles red? Are all of the tiles red, 1/2, or is it something else? So what do you think? Are half of the tiles red? No, they aren't. So it is not equal to a half. Are all of the tiles red? No, so it's not equal to 1/2. So 1 out of 4 would not be equal to a half or equal to 1/2. Here's my next one. How many tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4. And what portion of the tiles are red? That's right. 4 out of the 4 tiles are red. In fact, all of them are red. The whole thing is red. So that would be equal to 1/2. 4 out of 4 is the same as 1/2. It's 1/2 cut into 4 equal pieces, and all of the pieces are red. Here's another model that I made. There are still 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. What portion of the tiles are red this time? 1, 2, 3. 3 of the tiles out of 4 are red. So, is that a half of the tiles? Is it all of the tiles? Or is it something else? And it is, it's something else. 3 out of 4 is not the same as a half. It's not the same as a whole. It is something else. Probably can guess what this model is. So what portion of these tiles are colored? There are 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles, and 2 out of the 4 tiles are red. Is that half of the tiles, all of the tiles, or something else? Well, it looks like half of the tiles are red. So equal to 1/2. 2 out of 4 would be equal to 1/2, because even though there are 2 pieces out of 4, there definitely half of the tiles are red. If you were to share this evenly with a friend, you would each get half. It would be a fair share. So I made some more models. I'll put these, one more thing I thought we might do is put them in order. So this is the lowest amount of red. 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4, and 4 out of 4. So that would be the number of fractions in order, the proportion of red in order: 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4, and 4 out of 4. Cool. So move my table back so you can see. I'll put this model away, and I have another one for you. So let's take a look at this one. How many tiles are on this card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what fraction of the tiles are blue? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 8 are blue. Is that the same as a half? Is that all of them? Is it equal to a whole, or is it something else? I think you'll agree with me that it is the same as a half. So 4 out of 8 is equal to 1/2. Here's my next model. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tiles. What portion of the tiles are blue this time? 2 out of 8 are blue. Is that the same as a half? Are half of them blue? Is it equal to a whole. Are all of them blue? No. So 2 out of 8 is something else. It is not equal to a half, nor is it equal to a whole. There are still 8 tiles on this card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many of the tiles are blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 out of 8 tiles are blue. Is that equal to a half? I think you can see that it's more than a half. This one right here makes it more than a half. Is it equal to a whole? Are all of them blue? Nope. So 5 out of 8 is something else. What portion of the tiles are blue here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0 out of 8. Did you know you could do that? 0 out of 8 is not the same as a half, and it's not equal to 1 whole. If I needed to make one card using the blue that would be equal to a whole, what would it be? What would it look like? What would I tape onto the card if I wanted the blue tiles to be equal to 1 whole? That's right, I would have to trade every one of these for blue, and 8 out of 8 tiles would be the whole. This next model that I made for you is pictures, not objects. So I'll start with this one. It's just a quick sketch. It's kind of messy, but I think that hopefully you can see it. So what fraction of the circles are shaded? 3 are shaded out of 6. Is that equal to a half, equal to a whole, or something else? And I think you agree that 3 out of 6 would be the same as 1/2. 3 out of 6 would be the same as 1/2. What about that picture? What fraction would this be? That's right, 2 out of 6. I think you can see that 2 out of 6 is not the same as a half. It's less than a half. So 2 out of 6 is not equal to the whole either, because 6 out of 6 would have to be colored. So 2 out of 6 is something else. What about that one? The fraction is 4 out of 6. Is that equal to 1/2? It's more than a half. Is it equal to 1 whole? Nope, they're not all colored. So 4 out of 6 also is something else. Make sure you can see all those, sorry. Well, how about this one? What would that be? That's right, it's 6 out of 6. All of them are colored. That's equal to the whole thing. 6 out of 6 is equal to 1 whole. So how about 1/6? Equal to a whole? Sorry, equal to a half? Nope. 1 out of 6. And 5 out of 6. Lots and lots of fractions are not equal to a half or equal to a whole. They are something else. We could put these in order. We could have 1 out of 6, 2 out of 6, 3 out of 6, 4 out of 6, 5 out of 6, 6 out of 6. Those would be the fractions in order from smallest to largest. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is post a photograph of some fractions and the chart which says equal to 1/2, equal to 1 whole, or other. And I'd like you to try to figure out where they would go. Okay, so look for the photograph. That's your work for today. Good luck. This is tricky stuff, but really important. Thanks for watching.